All right, guys. Welcome to the meeting. I hope everybody is doing well today. So the meeting was supposed to start 21 o'clock my time. That is 9, but for some reason it started. Let's see, starting like 13 minutes later. So, guys, apologies for that because I was actually around, and some people are still trying to join. So that's why I'm trying to wait for them to join the call. All right. So I'm coming, guys. Let's see if more people are going to join us. Right now we have 41 people on the call with us here. Okay. All right. So I think when other people join us, then we will take them. So for now, let's just concentrate on the meeting. Anyways, welcome back to this meeting, guys. My name is Femi K. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Femi K, and I am actually the head of operations for the prestigious company On Air Travels, On Air Nigeria, right? So I'm coming, guys. Somebody's trying to join us here. That's the thing about everybody. When the meeting is already going on, that's when they want to join now. Please, guys, if you guys can hear me, please, can you drop some reactions, please? If you guys can hear me, if you're excited to be here, can you drop some reactions, please? Okay. I see the reactions. I think these are my Zoom people coming here to support here again, right? So we have a lot of people that are trying to join us now. I think, okay. All right. Okay. We'll just try to add everybody as much as we can. But for now, let's concentrate on the meeting for today, right? So, welcome back, guys. This is Femi K. As I said, I'm the head of operations for the prestigious company On Air Travels On Air Nigeria. We've been working with people that want to study abroad, mostly Russia, and we've been working with them now for the past 6 years. It's more than 6 years, about 7 years, but I would say 6 years, just to remain humble. So we know exactly what we are doing. We know our onions. We know exactly, the, of course, God knows best, right? Like people say. But we, of course, what is like the necessary part of the legal handlings and the documentation, our company has been working with Russia for over years now, and we know most of those parts. So anyways, back to the meeting, right? So before we start the meeting, as usual, I used to like us to pray together because they said with God all things are possible. So Lord, we pray, we thank you for this meeting. We pray, Lord, that everybody here will get useful information and useful value for their time. And we pray, Lord, that everybody here will get the right information. And we also pray, Lord, again, that financial breakthrough, financial freedom, Father, give it to the people in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. And for our Ramadan people, how do they used to say it? Is it Ramadan Kareem? Aha, so Ramadan Kareem to my Ramadan people that are here. I pray that your fasting, whatever you're fasting for, if admission, traveling abroad, Jackpot is part of it, I pray the Lord, grant that to you and other wishes in Jesus' name. All right. So let's get into the meeting. So basically, guys, I have the experience, or we have the experience as a company On Air Travels to give you guys, to onboard you guys, to help you guys to make, some decisions and help you guys to also like whatever decision you've made to help you carry that out outrightly. One thing I want to say before we go on is that, look, guys, the journey of 1,000 miles, it starts with a single step. Whether you are going to be Usain Bolt tomorrow, there's a guy called Usain Bolt. He was the fastest runner during his time. Usain Bolt was so fast, but people saw him for about, I think we saw him for about some few months of running. That was his whole career. But for those few months, that guy has been running aggressively for about years and years and years, just those few months that we see him. So you guys are going to understand why I'm making all these references. So what I want to say is that whatever your decision is, whatever your planning is, what you guys are already doing right now is solid. What do I mean? Right now, you come or you came or you are in this Zoom or Google meeting to get valuable information. The problem is that so many people ignore information in their process. Okay, recently we had a lot of people are trying to join the game by. That's why I like when I make meeting announcements, everybody joins like quickly. So these guys reached out and they were telling us because we have our company has our customer support and we used to have a meeting every Friday. So they were telling me about some of these issues that people have been facing, even personally that people have reached out to me about that. Oh, they've been scammed. Somebody took their money. They paid 20 million naira somewhere. They paid 30 million naira somewhere. Some people pay 5 million naira somewhere. But do you know what I actually noticed in common for everything that is happening here is just lack of information, guys. Lack of information. Like lack of information has ruined a lot of things in this life today. It has ruined so many people's dreams. And the truth is that if it was that this information that you are lacking is just going to affect you in based on, oh, maybe you lack it, that is just it. It would have been better, right? At least you know that you're just lacking information, that is it. This thing can delay your progress, it can delay your growth. Like a friend of mine that told me a story of his that said he is actually on a scholarship in this Russia here. So he was like talking about the whole thing that, in fact, the fact that there was a girl in their school then that was actually a nerd. She's very brilliant. So then they called them together and they were like, all the nerds. He was also part of the nerds, but this girl was just extraordinary. So they called all the nerds and they were like, "Oh, what are you guys' plans and stuff like that?" So this girl was just talking about the fact that, oh, she's going to attend a certain tutorial after school and blah blah blah. Mind you, guys, this girl is a very proper nerd. So this guy too, nerd. What is a nerd, guys? Nerd is a guy, a person that is very brilliant. So this girl, this guy was actually paying attention to what this girl was saying, and at the end of the day, he went to that tutorial also, and that was where he actually heard about the whole study abroad thing. So, and that was where he got his scholarship from. So, what I'm just saying there is that if you are just sat down waiting for the flat on his hand or come and meet him at home, we will never, he may never be here in the first place. So, what I'm saying is that information flies. And one thing about information is that you have to find that information. Another bad thing about information is that to find information is not even difficult. To now get the proper information is another thing. You can be listening to TV for all I care. To be honest with you guys, I listen to the radio sometimes when I'm actually less busy. Whenever I'm in the car, I'm driving, actually like going back home and stuff like that from school because I'm a doctor. So I work in the hospital. So we go to the medical school, do our checkup, teaching hospital like they call it in Nigeria. So we listen to the radio and I'm just listening to some of the things that these people are saying. And when I compare it to what is actually happening in real life, I'm like, bro, this is actually two different things. And the truth is that so many people don't know that they are misled until they actually are misled and it has actually reached or proven to be a bigger for them. So, and that is why I don't want you guys to reach that level. The truth is that information here is free. In our company, On Air Travels, we have never charged anybody for any information before. You can ask about us everywhere. We have people that they come for consultations. We have people that, there was a time I had a student that we tried Russia for him. It wasn't working out for the guy. So I was like, instead of trying, let us reach out to other people. So we saw Portugal. When we wanted to talk to the agent there, they were like, anything we want to even say first, we need to firstly pay 80,000 naira. To just that we want to even say hello, we have a guy. They don't even want to know what, sorry guys, let me admit these guys. They don't even want to know what this guy actually has. They don't want to know whether his document is even matching what they want to do for him. They don't want to know anything, just want to. So what I'm saying here is that you have to find proper information. Today, I am going to give you guys the information that people are paying thousands of naira, let me not put dollars, to actually acquire. People are using thousands of hours to research and they still end up at nothing. All right. So you guys sit down, whatever you are doing now. If your baby is crying, tell your baby, bro, I'm looking for something that will better our future. If your wife is shouting, tell her, Yawo, rest. I'm listening to On Air Travels now. Femike is guiding us on one or two things. Because I know that the reason why you are here right now is because of what? You are here for what? Proper information. And I hope you guys get it. So let's get right into it. Firstly, there's no reason why I should give you guys information without me personally myself explaining myself to you guys, letting you guys know who is this Femike. I've do you know recently like we've people like even travel. So many people know me from YouTube, so many people know me from Facebook, so many people know me from Instagram. if you follow Femini here on Instagram, you see my, let me show you guys my Instagram. Though it might be a bit blurry, but there's my Instagram now. I just, like, look, you see it there. This is my Instagram. We have about almost 3,000 people there. I used to post information about migration, travels, all of these things for free. I feel like information should help people. And I feel like there are not a lot of smart people in this life that want information. So if I see one or two people that are interested in the information I give, I will keep giving it to them. And in this case, we have 3,000 people that are following us constantly, which is actually very good on that platform. So what am I about to say is that I'm about to give you guys, who is this guy? What is his story? So that you can be able to know. I know many of you here already know my story. So, but you're able to connect and understand, what is this even the platform I need? The truth is, many people don't even know what they need, what they want. You want to travel abroad. You don't know your goals. You don't know your aspirations. Like, you don't know why is this abroad thing actually even a must for me? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? You don't know all of these things. Some people, why they are traveling abroad is because of jobs. For some, it's just jackpot for them. For some, it's because they want to study and become a scholar. For some, it's because of security. Maybe in Nigeria, they've been threatened by police insecurities, kidnappings, and all of that. They are tired, they are fed up. They just want to move out and go to a better place that will restructure their mentality, that will protect their future kids or protect whatever they want to have or their properties. So they want to move. Can you see now that everybody has different reasons why they want to move abroad? As usual, we're going to do our little assignment that I used to give everybody. So the assignment for today is, we're going to do it again. You reach out to we have our customer support, which is our customer support. I'm sure that many of you know Bukola or Tayo. Reach out to them, tell them exactly what your reason for traveling abroad is, especially Russia. Why do you want to travel to Russia? It doesn't have to be a long sentence. To be honest with you, I've seen many people that have written longer sentences, and I'm like, bro, I know what you want. You just want to jackpot. If your own is just jackpot, write it. If your own is just job securities, you are tired, you want a better job, you've been fed up, you are not sure, your job can tell you that tomorrow you should leave. If your own is insecurity in the country, write it down. If your own is because you want to become a better scholar, or you don't want Nigeria or Africa to kill your dreams of studying, you don't want to be the one that will kill your dreams, strike, all those things, make sure you put it down in that in that write-up to the customer support. So back to what I'm saying, guys. Now, let us get into the major for today. Sorry, guys. Some people, everybody just want to start joining right now. I hope you guys are following. If you guys are following me, please drop a reaction. Please drop a reaction. Make sure that you drop a reaction. If I don't see up to 50 reactions, I'm not going to continue. Make sure you please drop a reaction. This reaction is going to make me know that you guys are actually here and you guys are listening. I see a lot of reactions coming in. Thank you very much, guys. Now, let us go into the meeting. Guys, listen to me very well. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't be, in this life, you can allow everybody do things to you, but don't be a subject of somebody using your head and spitting on you, biting your head. We are already a subject of that. Guys, mark me, quote me. Our government are already doing that to us. In fact, our local government chairman, they are doing that to us. Our president is doing that to us already, using our head, and they will tell you that, we built a road of 70 billion. One monkey swallowed 70 million. One snake, I don't know how hungry this snake is that you did not go and look for goats in the bush. You are swallowing a whole almost billions. As funny as that is, the truth is, we are going to constantly be under that usage of our brains, of our head, till whenever God brings a better government. And for some people, they're comfortable with it. They are actually comfortable. You can see that in our meeting now, we have 55 people. These 55 people now are the ones that are not comfortable with what they are getting. They want to explore. They want to go outside, which is what your category is. That is the category you fall into. So don't let anybody be able to use your head to a point that you are now like listening to them and you're now like, oh, this guy is going to decide for me. That is what I don't want to. So if you know that you are among those people that cannot decide for yourselves, if you think, oh, this guy, he looks younger than me, he cannot give me information. Oh, this guy, because he's the head of operations of On Air Travels, he thinks he's the best guy. please, if you know that you fall in a category that nobody can talk to you or anything, you can leave the meeting. Nobody's paying us to be here. That's the truth. I'm not collecting a dime from you. If I charge you a dime, you can react, you can drop a reaction. I didn't charge anybody a dime to be here. 5 naira is not in this thing. So we are giving you guys this information for free. Let us stick to the end. We're going to be done very soon. So I see some people reactions. Did I charge you to come here? Anyways, guys. So who is this guy that is talking to you guys? Let's just quickly take it from there before I give you all the Jews that we are here for. So the thing is, guys, the journey of 1,000 miles does not actually start immediately with 100 steps ahead. Rather, it starts with a single step. All right. So the truth is, my story is actually very simple. And the reason why I like to emphasize on my story is because of the fact that I feel like the story itself will help you guys to also see that I'm just a struggling boy like many of us or many of you guys here. And the truth is, many of you think you are not even struggling. Like many of you think, oh, I'm in my comfort zone. I'm doing very well. I'm making about maybe 500,000 naira. I'm making 1 million naira per month. I don't even think people are making up to that. Yeah. And even if they are making up to that, congratulations to you. But that is the thing. The story is actually for you guys to know that where I was a young boy, started from Ondo State, Nigeria. I don't know if you know Ondo State. That was where I started from. And we always hear stories of how, I actually wrote some of these things down so I will not forget them. So we always hear stories of how people have traveled abroad. You know, back then when I was very, very young, I would just hear that people have traveled abroad. Oh, this one is abroad, that one has gone abroad. So, you know, it's me, just like the way everybody here also hears it. Like, this guy has traveled abroad. Congratulations. You know, in Nigeria, we celebrate traveling abroad so much. Like, you know, you hear, sorry, those of you that are not Yoruba, you hear, brother, Taye to travel. Everybody be like, hey, to travel. Like, just a whole big congratulatory thing. So that was the mindset that we had towards it also, where, you know, growing up in that suburb area, in that ghetto area. So, and the truth is, there was always this one uncle that we never get to see, but we know that he is abroad and one day he's going to come back. So we didn't know, or I didn't know personally that I was going to become that uncle because, well, I don't know when I'm going to be back in Nigeria. I'm thinking maybe next year, maybe 2 years time. Who knows? God knows. But I've not left this country for almost now. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing really well. So, but the truth is, the journey was actually not really smooth for me. At first, the truth is, I wrote JAMB 5 times, guys. Like, I wrote JAMB 5 times. And let me not even say 5 times. Let me say 4 times because the 5th one, I did not even go for it. So, and the thing is that I was looking for medicine. That was my aim. I was trying to, you know, medicine. You know how Nigerians will actually elite the whole medicine and all of that. So the truth is, after that, I wrote the JAMB. I wrote it. The funniest thing is that I was actually passing this JAMB, but because I don't know one man that actually knows another man that knows one other man that another man does not know and all of that, all those big boys, I actually did not know them, right? It was actually a big deal for me. So I couldn't even enter into school. I was just actually struggling. Okay, guys, I'm telling you guys this thing. Don't worry. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to give you guys all the rules, all the information, the documentation and everything. So, but this is just a little background story for you guys to know who you are actually even talking to. Who is this guy? What is the story? Do I connect with this story? If you don't connect, it's fine. Just for you to know who is this person that is sitting in front of you. That's this days and age. Anybody can their laptop, sit down and just give out. That is why you see people following Kata Efe, Bella, all those guys, and they laugh every day. Anybody can say anything online, right? So you have to know who is the person behind this laptop that is talking to you guys right now, so that you know it's not AI. So anyways, we continue with that. So, you know, I didn't get my dream course, so I didn't give up actually, you know. The difference between me and another guy in another part of the world was just that I didn't give up. You know, I kept hoping, I kept doing it, I kept writing different exams, trying to write the exam over and over again. And at the end of the day, you know what? Redemption came. I was given admission in the medical university there in Ondo State also. But there, I was actually not giving medicine, I was giving dentistry, okay? So the truth is that actually the cutoff mark then was actually 85, and then I got 88. And that was the highest in the university at that time. I scored the highest in the university pursuit here in Ondo State, University of Medical Sciences. Anybody that wants to go and check, that was in 2017, 2018, you can go and fact check it. Actually, was the highest. So they were like, the brain is dead. But you know, what I want to say now, I hope none of my family member is here to hear me, but I actually made one of the biggest decisions of my life at that time. Before I wrote that pursuit, I was not confident in myself, you know. So instead of me choosing medicine, I went to go and change my course back to dentistry instead of medicine. I was like, this medicine said the cutoff mark might be high, so I went to go and change because I was not sure, so I changed it to dentistry. But anyways, what I'm trying to get to is that I was actually not confident. I actually passed, but now I could not change it anymore. I went to the VC as at that time. That was Okonofwa. He told us, we cannot do it anymore. We can't help you, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, okay, fine, no problem. If you guys cannot help me to change it, no problem, I will take it. So what I'm saying here is that at the end of the day, I got the admission, and in the University of Medical Sciences, then I was actually the class governor. I was the class where, I don't know if you guys know what class governor is. I was there. We were making money from selling textbooks. Of course, if you buy from the class governor, you have this reputation that at least whenever you have your attendance, we can help you to maneuver it and all of that. So it was going that way. In my second semester, I already got myself a tutorial in school. Then I was the one teaching biology. I was the one teaching physics, chemistry, everything. I was teaching it together for the students to be able to understand. So then I remember that one time, a guy came to the tutorial actually that I was actually teaching people. And when he came to the tutorial, the guy actually came with 6 girls. He came with 6 girls to the tutorial, okay? 6 girls. So that was like a moment for me, like, wait till they do this guy. What is going on? How are you going to be coming to the tutorial with 6 girls? So apparently he came the first time, he paid for him and the 6 girls. Came for the second time, paid for him and the 6 girls. Third time, him and those 6 girls again. So I was looking at him that, okay, this guy seems rich, okay, because I always see that he was the one paying for them. So one time around like that, I actually, just for you guys to know what I'm talking about, is for you guys to know that in Nigeria, I was doing tutorial, I was making money. At least I was making money comfortable for me. People were sending their children all the way from Abia State to Ondo then. People were sending their children from Abuja to come and take my tutorials. Then we had an housing for them, apartment, stuff like that. And the reason I was blowing or I was going viral then was because I passed. I was the highest. For those of you that were following me, 88 over 100 in my post-UTM. So I was like, big boy. Everybody were like, this guy is very, very brilliant. Which is actually, it was right. So, but one day I didn't see this guy in our tutorial anymore. I didn't see him anymore with those girls. So then I reached out to him. I said, bro, how far now? What's going on? Like, first day we didn't see you, second time we didn't see you. And he's coming with 6 girls. So imagine me that he was paying me as that, I think 3,000 naira for tutorial or something. So you're not coming again. Bro, you have to come. Then he was like, I'm sorry, I'm just busy. So then one time I just told him, I was just, okay, no problem. Whenever you are free, you come around. It's your life anyways. Then after some time, I checked the story, his status on Instagram or WhatsApp at that time. Then it was already changed. He already had a background. It was already, this one is not looking like Nigeria anymore, guys. This guy said he was busy a couple of months ago. So now he's already in another location. So at that time, I didn't even chat him up at first. I was like, maybe it's just one of those, he travels. Then at the point, I now reached out to him. I said, bro, how far? How is this thing going now? Me, I don't know. Like, where are you? It seems like your location has changed. I saw that I was already balling. He would post pictures. He was looking fresher. Like, what's going on? Like this, number one, I lost you. I lost you to this country. Number two, you're just, so I was trying all my best to make sure that this guy was like able to explain what was really going on. So anyways, when he finally told me, he said, bro, I'm actually in another country. I'm in Russia. I was like, Russia? What do you mean Russia? What do you mean by that? So it was like, Russia is actually where I am now. I'm doing very well here. Like my uncle, Kiniko, explained everything to me. I was like, which one will be Russia? The only thing I knew about Russia then was that, he's rushing. He's going to Russia. You are rushing as if you are going to Russia. That was the only thing I knew about it then. So at the point, I was not like, okay, this Russia, tell me about it. But that time he didn't reply me, he just left me on read. I was like, okay, no problem. Then that semester, we had a very short break. Then I went back home. When I got home, I actually noticed that there was this seminar that we were supposed to have in church. So I went to that seminar in church. So then I met, I don't know if you guys, I know, okay, it's not if I don't know. For those of you that I'm sure you already watched our first video that was sent to you guys. The name of the video was study abroad, jackpot, stuff like that. So it was with my mentor, Mr. Raji. That man is actually that was the day I met him there. And he spoke about a topic. He said, the name of the topic, let me look for that topic. Actually, I don't want to forget, that's why I wrote it down because everything was actually written down. So the topic was, where is it? Okay. So the topic was, don't leave your comfort zone. Don't leave your comfort zone. Coming, guys. I don't know what's going back. Okay, yeah. Let me admit this person who is trying to join us here. So sorry, guys. Just trying to do so many things at the same time. Okay, so yeah. Sorry. So the title of the preaching that day was actually leave your comfort zone. So leave your comfort zone. I was like, leave your comfort zone. What do you mean, sir? So actually define what a comfort zone was. And it said comfort zone is actually where you are at the moment. You know, you don't want to leave because you are doubting, you are this, you are that. I was like, okay, no problem. I was just listening to whatever he has to say. He gave a lot of examples. And for me, it didn't even make sense because I was like, what does it mean by leave your comfort zone? Like, why does he want me to leave the zone at which I am actually enjoying myself? You know, and the truth is that so many people don't even know that they are actually right now in their comfort zones. Like, how does this relate with Russia? I know that many of you are, you know, asking those questions, right? But the truth of the matter is that right now, a lot of you guys are in your comfort zones. And that comfort zone, many people don't even know because of the fact that they feel very comfortable. Some of you are in Nigeria, okay, working in about 6 to 7 years with people that have actually traveled to Russia. I've seen a lot of people, I've heard a lot of stories. You know, some people are like, oh, me, I was being paid about 500,000 naira. Then, you know, I'm doing very well. I'm like, bro, you are paid how much and you're saying you are doing very well. Sorry, I'm not, the truth is, I'm not a financial, whatever the name is, instructor or whatever it is. Me, it is based on my own experience. 500,000 naira as and the way he was bragging about it, like I'm doing 500,000 naira every month, so I'm very comfortable where I am now. I just want to see this Russia. Maybe it is a good option. I'm like, bro, you are doing 500,000 naira every month and you are very comfortable. In which Nigeria? Nigeria, where a bag of rice is how much, guys? I left Nigeria, bag of rice at 30 something thousand naira. Now they say it's about 100,000 naira or something. So that is not even the point. So when he made this preaching that time, I actually keyed into that preaching. Actually, I keyed into it that leave your comfort zone. He explained a lot of things, how people think they're actually comfortable now, but they don't want to try new things because of they feel comfortable killing their opportunities and all of that. I said, no problem. So, and guys, mind you, this guy that traveled abroad, that my friend that spoke about Russia, he already gave me the information. So, well, I reached out to my family then. I said, see, guys, there's this guy came to our school. He has been coming to my tutorial now. He gave me a link. He said, Russia, Kiniko. He sent me his agent's number. Then I remember then that one of my uncles then was very skeptical. He was like, no, Russia is very cold. Another one was like, Russia, there's a lot of racism there. Like, if you are going like this, they will just catch you from the back. They will just, I was like, bro, you know, I was really scared as at that time. So I didn't even reply to my friend that was already in Russia at that time. I was like, bro. But I was seeing this guy posting, he was doing well, he was doing okay. I'm like, bro, like most guys, mind you, this uncle that is telling me that they will just kill me, his racism and everything, he has not traveled abroad before in his life. He also heard from another person that heard. This guy that is telling me that it is very cold, he has never been to Cotonou. Talk less of what is even Cotonou. He has not even left. He has not even entered Abuja from Lagos where he is. So, but then I allowed his or their complaint to actually also decide my own future as at that time where I was. So then it wasn't even really freaking me. How did I make my decision? All of a sudden, I now started to notice that, bro, look, guys, wait. Number one, before I get this dentistry that I wanted to get, because then I was thinking that when I finish my dentistry, I was just going to transfer to medicine. Like I would just push myself, go to the other part. Because people that know me, my own family that has been here, we've been working for 6 to 7 years. When all of them reach here, that they finally see me, they're like, bro, they know my passion for my stuff. I go to the hospital. Yeah, I actually work in the hospital. I go to the hospital every day. I love patients. I love to see patients. I'm kind of person that maybe one day I'm going to shoot. I've shot it before in my YouTube, but I'm going to shoot maybe again a newer one for you guys that are just joining us. A day in my life. You see that I'm just passionate about medicine. Not like psychopathic kind of thing. No, it's just I just love it because you know it's a prestigious profession. So we started thinking about it. You know, the whole family came together. They were like, but I noticed something from that preaching that guy preached. He said the fact that you're actually in your comfort zone, that is one of the reasons why your opportunities are being killed. So when I started to reprocess it, I was like, like, I don't know if my English is correct, but we are not here for English class. Sorry, guys. I'm a Yoruba man, very typical Yoruba boy. So if my English is not sounding right in your ear, try to understand what I'm saying. That's not what we are here for. So I was like, bro, my opportunities, what opportunities? Anyways, that still didn't make me take my decision. That's how stubborn I was. So when some people, they call me on the phone and they're like, oh, hello, this is Daddy Victory. My daughter says she spoke to you guys, your customer support. She said she wants to travel to Russia, but I don't really like Russia. From all the things I've heard from my findings, I'm like, bro, Daddy, you have all the right to not like this country, safe, because everything that people say about Russia is always one evil thing or the other, forgetting that everybody's experience is different. I don't blame people who say evil things about Russia or about a certain country. People have gone online to talk about the UK and they're like, oh, don't come to the UK. Oh, look at us. We are sleeping under the bridge. You are going to beg. There's no husband here. There is no wife here. Does that stop that? In fact, they're even banning people from joining them. So me, I don't blame anybody that decides to say. I blame you that decides to listen to them without seeking information. Like, what is really going on here? Where is this? See, bro, one opportunity like this, it will just change your life around. And you may just think that it is where you are sitting, that nothing will come to that your house and find you. I'm not God. But it's the truth. Like, you may stay there. We've seen our parents. We've seen them struggle from time to time. They will even tell you, bro, if I had the opportunity like you now, I would have. Do we want to make the same regret and same mistakes? So I started reminiscing. What is really going on? Maybe this Russia, or maybe not this Russia. Then my mind was fixed on Canada. I wanted to go to Canada. Canadian boy. So all of a sudden, I tried to transfer. Then I couldn't transfer from my dentistry to medicine. I went to meet the vice chancellor at that time, Senator. They called him Senator Kufa or something. I reached out to him, sir, please, I want to transfer. But because I'm not the daughter or the son of a son or of a king or the son of a rich mogul or the son of one commissioner of police, they didn't give me any list. So I was like, what am I doing in Nigeria right now? Maybe I should just consider other options. Processing my admission, we started with the agents. I didn't even trust anything. I was just doing it like, those kind of things where you're just like, bro, let's just be there. Maybe it will work out. That was the same thing that actually happened to me. But one thing I want you guys to know is that even with all of that happened, at that point of my life, like, I was actually frustrated because I was like, bro, number one, you guys deprived me of getting medicine and surgery in my country. Guys, look at me very well. You may want to zoom into your camera right now. Look at me. I was speaking to a friend of mine. She's a Russian lady here. And then I was telling her about ASU strike. I explained ASU strike for almost 40 minutes. She didn't understand. In her defense, she's like, why should people, some group of staffs just come together and say they don't want to work anymore? That's what she was just saying. I was like, oh, look at you. Imagine I'm explaining ASU strike to her with almost 70 years of my life to just explain one simple thing. Now imagine how I want to explain that there's no light in Nigeria. Do you know how many list of paper or books that we need to do that? Because where do I even want to start? So like, for them, it's just like, does it make any sense, bro? Like, somebody come together to decide some people's life. Like, oh, this guy, you pass. The cutoff mark for medicine is 200, or the cutoff mark for clinical exam is 270. You pass, but we just don't want to give you. Like, you do not meet it. You don't know anybody. You are not well connected enough. That shouldn't be the case. Like, don't worry, guys. I'll speak more about it. Like, let me give you this little part of my life so that we go into the major part. And you just hear things that you even look at yourself and you be like, bro, maybe I'm just even in the wrong place. Like, what is really going on? This meeting, guys, is not to make anybody decide that they should come to Russia where I am or make any decision, right? It's just a way to let you guys know that, see, most of the things that you think is actually, they said, there's a Yoruba adage that said, Ibiti oko baba enikan ba de ni oko enikan. Nigerian language, Yoruba already left me. Where your father's farm is that is where you think your father's farm is the biggest because you've not left your father's farm. So if you're the type that actually likes to find opportunities, if you're the type that actually wants to explore more, you want to find something that will be stable for you, I am not the one that decides all of this. I'm telling you guys this thing, but truth is, take that step. And when you are taking that step, make sure that you are taking it with proper information. All right. So back then in Nigeria, I had stability now. I was stable. At least I had a tutorial. Guys, you heard me when I said it. That is why I said I want to talk about the story a little so that when I'm talking in the meeting, to not look as if this guy is just talking, he doesn't understand. I have been there. I've lived in Nigeria before. I've lived there for more than 20s plus years of my life. I was living there actively, just like you guys did, or you guys are doing right now. So, but I was having my tutorial, I was making my, small Toro Kobo, I was doing well. At least back then, I was making up to 300,000 naira monthly from my tutorial and other things that I was doing, because I would sell textbooks, I would do this, I would do that one. So imagine the back then, almost like 7-8 years ago, I was making almost 300K, 100K to 300K from per month. I was okay. I had a good apartment. I was living well. I was living okay. I was not begging anybody. Nobody will say that they've seen me online before, do GoFundMe or do Bambia hala hala. God will never allow that be a portion and you guys' portion. So, but what I'm saying is that even with all of those comfortability, popularity, I was the class governor, I was earning money, I had influence, people were respecting me, I was comfortable. The preaching that I heard months earlier, it kept coming back to me, guys. Leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. And the truth is, I didn't understand it then, but now I was beginning to understand it slowly, because deep inside, I knew something was actually missing. I was busy, but I was not growing at the level I wanted, actually, guys. I was very busy. In fact, if you are looking for busy people, I'll go to tutorial, I'll come back. I was not growing at the level I wanted. I was not doing really well the way I wanted to do. And at that time, I was just looking at it that, bro, I was not expanding. I was being respected. I was not actually fulfilled the way I wanted to be fulfilled. So I was like, let me try. I was even like, okay, if I could get medicine in that university, then I would actually not travel abroad again. I think that's why actually God did not even allow me to get that medicine. That was one of the things I'm actually grateful for. Maybe if I had gotten medicine, I would not have been able to tap into these opportunities or that I actually have been tapping into right now. So the thing is that, guys, back to our meeting now. That's a little bit of my story. So for those of you that enjoyed my story, please drop a reaction, guys. Exactly. Thank you very much, guys. Just for us to know. Good. So it was just exactly like that. So I used to see a lot of people, they will come to me today, they'll be like, okay, there was recently, I love football a lot, guys. I love playing football. If you can even see what I'm wearing on that, guys. I'm not supposed to show you guys what I'm wearing on that, boy. You can see I'm wearing a jersey on that. I love football. I love Barcelona. I love Messi. If you love Ronaldo in this place, please don't let me hear. I'll just tell my team, don't process his admission. That's a joke anyway, but I really love the football field and the understanding behind it and all of that. So, but what I want to bring out is that, so I was playing football one time and I saw a guy that came to me and he was like, oh, bro, like, you're Femi K, right? I said, yes. He said, I saw you on Facebook. I watched your video before coming to Russia. I was like, oh, glory be to God. Oh, nice to meet you. You're welcome to Russia. I was like, oh, bro, you really motivated us. You really inspired us. Then this whole story, that was why I was like, anytime I have a meeting like this again, I'm going to try my best to talk about this story with you guys so that you guys can be able to understand it very, very, on a very, very higher level. So great. Google Meet is telling me that we have 15 minutes left on this call. What does that mean? Like, I thought Google Meet didn't charge for us to have like longer sessions. We were using Google Meet actively and there was no charge. So, but guys, if after the 15 minutes they cut the call, I'm going to send you guys another link through our customer support, and you guys should join because we have a long way to go. I think I say about 30 to 1 hour more to talk to you guys. And those that are interested, we're not forcing anybody. Those that are interested, glory be to God. So the thing is, now let's talk about what is actually genuine and what is real. So Russia has given me the opportunities. I've heard a lot of stories about people that have tried to travel to these other countries. They've gone to Europe, they've gone to Canada. And at the end of the day, when they reach out to us on the phone, when they're able to speak to, our customer support, they reach out to me by themselves. They're like, Femi K, can you please give us some, some things that is really going on there? The truth is, it's not like you guys don't want to make the decision. It's just that you are also confused. It's not easy. It's not like the money is just lying down somewhere there. See, I understand, bro. Like, that's why I'm not just I'm not a Russian man that is just sitting down somewhere. And I saw some people recently that they said they stand you is just a Russian guy that you said is a Russian guy. His profile picture is a Russian guy. You don't even know if this guy is one Nigerian guy sitting down somewhere and collecting your money. How are you sure he's even a Russian guy? So you need the information from somebody that can also relate like you guys. Number one, the money itself is one thing. Okay, putting money on something that you know that will this thing work or not is actually a thing. Or actually the financial implication, which is still the money part, or the part where maybe I'll go and borrow, maybe I'll go and do this. Everything is actually understandable. But the thing is that what price is too big to pay for your dreams to be achieved? And that's why I used to tell people that why Russia in the first place? Why are you choosing this country? What about Russia is making you want to come here? Don't deceive yourself. Oh. Don't let anybody tell you that my niece is in Russia or my Kiniko is in Russia and things are just this, they are going well for her. I will tell you something for fact that see, not everybody, we have 60 people here, minus me 59, let's say 60 people. Guys, listen to me as I'm saying these things. I'm not playing, I'm not joking. This is not a joke. Not everybody here has goals and aspirations that aligns with Russia. See, guys, we used to do our eligibility calls, and when some people call me and they're like, "Oh, finally, I'm speaking to Femi K, Kiniko. I'm like, bro, why do you want to come to Russia? They will tell you, because of this, because of that. I'm like, bro, look, let me be very honest with you. Like, honest. Do you want honesty? Say yes. I say, bro, you are not fit to be in Russia, like to come to Russia. It's not because you are not. Guys, follow me. Let us be very, very smart together. It's not because you are not. You're not capable or because your head is different. No, it's just because your things that you're asking for, what you are looking for, does not align with what is actually in that country right now. Okay, let me give you guys some example. You might be looking like I'm talking in parables. Now, let's say, for example, you are somebody that whenever you go into the cold or whenever there's cold, you are always sick. Canada, Russia, Iceland, Norway, they are not your destination. Now, there are two ways to this thing I'm saying now. So, guys, follow me, please. Follow me, please. I'm begging you, because I don't want a situation where in the future it will now look like, oh, I heard this part, I didn't hear the remaining part. This is not the time to focus on other things. Now, because I now say that Canada, Russia is not your choice or should not even be at all, does not now mean that because you are cold in Nigeria, when there's little cold, I was also the same way, guys. Look, whenever there's cold in Nigeria, you see me under my duvet, I'll be shivering. Hey, God of mercy. Yeah. When rain is now falling, you will see me inside I'll go and make tea. I'm already cold. But I'm living in Russia. I'm surviving. Does that mean that because I was cold and I always fall sick in Nigeria when I was cold, then Russia is not my own or my choice? That is where your decision is actually to make. It doesn't mean that because somebody is cold, same thing that can apply to you that don't apply to this country. So you are the one that is going to know the depth at which what is actually hurting you hurts you. The depth at which you want to go for your goals. If your goal is stability, Russia is for you. If your goal is after school, I want to stay here, like this is just what I'm saying. This is my own personal things, because I'm talking to you guys based on experience. This is 7 years of experience sitting there in front of you guys. If you are looking for stability as of right now, as of today, Russia still gives one of the best stability in the whole of Europe. Are you joking with me? Do you know what they are calling Russia? As you're looking at me, guys, let me not even brag too much. I have what they call RVPO. RVPO is actually Временное проживание. In Russian, that's Временное проживание. In English, it is temporary residence. And at the end of the day, I actually got myself the permanent residence. That's VNG. That's Vid Chiteno Chitezwa. So, guys, I have the temporary residence, I have the permanent residence. And this is I had all of this before I even completed my schooling and all of that. Many people used to forget that you want to travel abroad, but they forget the fact that you might want to live in that country after you graduate. So what is the plan for you? You're not even thinking about that. Europe, I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Kiniko. What is their pathway to PR? Permanent residence. What is their pathway to this permanent residence? What is their pathway for you to get this so and so document for you to be able to do what? To be able to relax your back when you're in that country. It's not like when you finish your education now, you are trying to rush back home again. And there are many countries that are like that. And you guys will not know, because what? Your agent will do what they will do, or they will tell you different things. I used to tell people, I am not an agent, guys. If you ever come to my DM and say, agent, well, you are deceiving yourself. I am a what? I am a travel guide. I will help you. I will guide you as much as possible. I'll tell you what is actually supposed to be. Agents will sweet mouth you. Me, I will find a way to make sure that, see, any information I give to you guys, sorry guys, any information I give to you guys is what is happening right now. We don't know about the future. Of course, we are not the one that control Russia. We are not the government. We are not this, we are not that. But as of right now, we are doing comfortably here. Go to Punch newspaper. You will see our company was listed there. Go to Vanguard newspaper. We are doing well. Go to, what's the name? The Guardian, we are all doing well there. Our company is actually very, very listed, very well prestigious, very, very well known because of what we give proper information. We give you the right information. Anything can change, of course. You can come in the future now and you see that what Femike said is different from what is actually in this place. So, but doesn't mean that I would now hide what is actually happening because I want to suit your mind. It's not going to make sense. So that's why I used to tell people that it is very normal for you to find information and make sure that the information you're looking for is actually right. So now, these are some of the questions that I was asked through my customer support. Our customer support compiled most of you guys' questions and they sent it to my desk. So I wanted to ask it. Somebody asked the question. The person was like, to travel to Russia, do I need proof of funds? You don't need any proof of funds to travel to Russia. Also, guys, I want to let you guys know that we are having these meetings every Thursday and Sundays. We used to have our meeting every Thursdays and Sundays. So, guys, if you have any questions, if you have any problems, if you have any things that you want to discuss with us, you can always reach out to our customer support. She's going to do what? Compile all your questions and send it to my desk and the desk of our assistant head of operations. So both of us are going to look at those questions. Most of us will be able to give our best possible answer, compile it, and come and answer them in our Zoom meeting so that you guys feel the love, you feel the free stuff. So make sure any question you have, make sure that you ask our customer support. They will support you as much as possible. If they cannot answer it for you immediately, they will definitely compile it and send it to my table. When I see it on my table, I will do my research because nowadays, before, okay, this is one thing. Before, I used to make everybody ask their question on the Zoom meetings or on our meetings. I will just ask you, oh, do you have any questions? Then people will talk. Now I'm saying no to that because some people, they will hear the answer of another person. Question that somebody asked for his own self, or maybe, oh, sir, can I travel when I'm 25 years old? You that you are another 25 years old, because I now tell one person that, yes, you can travel. You will not come again and come and say, oh, Femike, but you told that guy that I can travel. Why are you not telling me now that I have some issues with my document? So we are trying our best to make sure that everybody's question is going to be tailored to them as much as possible. And we're going to be answering that question in a way that would glorify the research that we've done, because we're going to do research first. So if somebody is asking me a question, for example, let's say Mr. Adaji Godwin or Bushurat something is asking me questions now, like, okay, Femike, I'm ready to start now. What are the process I need to take? We'll ask. There are some people we ask the admission agency department, or we'll consult people. And after we are done consulting, then at the end of the day, we can be able to do what? Give you guys an answer. Because in the past, we've done it before where we are just giving you direct answers. But now we need to make sure that we do our research before we even give you those answers. Change. Every second, things are changing, right? So guys, the reason I'm slowing down the meeting is because the time is already fast ticking and I still have some things to talk about. I really hope we're able to meet up with this time, honestly. So proof of funds is actually not necessary for Russia. If you want to travel to Russia in 2026, as of right now, you don't need proof of funds, guys. If you're going to travel to Russia as of 2026, you don't need proof of funds, all right? You don't need proof of funds to travel to Russia in 2026. So another question another person asked me is about school fees. So the person asked me about school fees. The person said, how much school fees do we need to pay to be able to be in Russia? Guys, the truth is that that question is a very, very elaborate question. It's a question that I cannot really answer the question just like that. It has to be tailored to you, because I will explain why, guys. For somebody, okay, guys, when I was coming to Russia in 2019, I didn't pay a dime on school fees. I didn't pay, my school did not require me to pay school fees. And that was because of the fact that was about, I think, 7 years ago. So things were still, things were still cool. People were still normal aided and all of that. But these days now, they ask for some percentage of the school fees. Though some schools still don't require it, but it used to take us to do a lot of research and a lot of, applications around here, before we are able to do that. So what I used to say is that, see, just make sure that you prepare your mind to pay at least some percentage of your school fees. Some school can ask you to pay 100% of your school fees. The truth is, see, guys, we don't decide anything. We are just a guide. We are just a company that would assist you. Whatever the school says, whenever we get the admission for you, is what we are going to have to do. Okay. So whenever you are coming or you are trying to talk about or prepare with your school fees or prepare for your school fees part, make sure that you have some percentage of your money ready. Then we can try. Sometimes we can try to talk to the school that, see, we have Mr. Ifeanyi, for example. Mr. Ifeanyi, you say he's supposed to pay so amount of money, but he has 30%. Sometimes we can help to talk to the school, but it does, whatever the answer is not based on us. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. We've been working, like I said, for years now, years upon years, and I know very well what I'm saying. Some schools will give you no problem. You can do this since this guy is still coming to meet us at the end of the day. Some schools will even tell you, okay, no problem, let us even just leave the school fees for him. Some schools will tell you that, not all schools. And some schools will still be lenient. They'll tell you, no, let him pay some percentage, or better still, he pays everything. What matters here is that you get from your school as early as possible and you try to work with their deadlines, okay? So that at the end of the day, everything's fine. But the truth is, Russia is not a bad place. They are not, them too, they have human feelings. They also allow you guys to pay instrumentally. Most schools allow instrumental payments. Even me personally, that I'm speaking to you, I am a medical student myself. I'm already working, but doesn't mean that there's a reason for that. I've already explained it in my YouTube channel also. That is not why we are here today. I'll talk about that in another meeting. But what I'm saying is that even my school fees, I pay it small. If I have 30,000 rubles today, I pay. If I have 20,000 rubles today, I even have proof for that. I can share it if you guys want. I don't hide anything. Bro, why many people have misunderstood me in the past. So I'm like, bro, why am I even hiding things so that I don't make it seem, if you see it's no problem. I can show you guys, even as big as people think I am today. Oh, Femike is this, Femike is a big man, is this one, he's working, is that, he's in Russia, he's a doctor, he's making money. Bro, I'm not making anything that will not make me be able to pay my school fees instrumentally, because even if I have 10 billion naira today, it has where it is going, guys. So that's why I used to tell you guys that anytime when it comes to school fees payment, make sure that at least you are ready to pay some percentage of your school fees, depending on the school we find for you. So when we find the school for you, you read their contract details, you read their terms, you see how it is. Make sure you read their contract details, because schools used to put deadlines in their contracts. So when you see the deadline, okay, I can meet up with this, I can meet up with that. Most of the times, I am not the school, but most of the time, school will give you a very, very doable deadline. Like most of the times, they'll give you, not all the time, but school will give you most 90% of the times will give you a very flexible deadline. Like you can extend it whenever you want. And some schools will not even take school fees from you. So that's why I used to tell people when they tell me, hey, what do I need to do? I'm like, bro, we've not applied yet. We don't know. When we apply, we find the school, then we'll be able to do what? Be able to give you the information. Proof of funds is not necessary for you to travel or to apply to Russia. Okay. So if you are putting your mind in the fact that, oh, I need my proof of funds, I need Kiniko, I need to, because of course we know how deep proof of funds is actually these days. If you're traveling to places like Canada, they will tell you you need like about 20 to 40 million naira in your account just before you are able to even make your application in the embassy, which is actually bullshit. So then people start to have to look into borrowing money, doing all those things and paying for it. If you want somebody to put 40 million naira in your account, you have to pay for it. So you see people paying 4 million, 3 million, 5 million to get all those things. And all of these things are additional expenses to you. So Russia does not offer that. The only thing Russia knows is that, okay, guys, look, in 2019, when I went to the embassy, I remember that I was for those of you that are in Abuja, you will know a place called Kurudu. So I was in Kurudu then. I took bike from Kurudu to Nasarawa. It's like 5 minutes. Bike or Maru. I took it and I got there. And then there was like this statement they did for me. They printed out my bank statement and then they gave me. Then I went to one under bridge in Abuja. I went back again. I think they says Israel Embassy or Indian Embassy. I don't know. So I went there and then your account. I said I needed 1 million. That was in 2019. Then I was thinking Russia even offered the whole proof of fund things. Then he said, oh, yeah, give me 40,000 naira. I will print it out for you. I gave him 40,000 naira, and he actually printed out a 1 million naira statement of account for me as at that time. It was so real that I was now looking at the proof of funds stuff. I was like, maybe this 1 million naira is in my account. Maybe I should just withdraw it and people forget about this process, because the thing was just so real. Like these guys, they are very, very crazy people. They can do the undoable. And there was no AI then. So then I went to the embassy. And then the embassy, the first thing that they removed from my document was that proof of fund. The guy threw it away, like, what? Just took it away, like, bro, you don't need this, it's not necessary. So that was when I knew that for sure Russia does not take proof of fund. But I used to say it, always join our clarity sessions. It is nobody is charging anybody here to collect any money from you to come to our clarity session. Come and get clarification. If anything changes, I will be the first person to tell you guys. I promise you that. Okay. So that is for that. Imagine handling 1,000 documents, like 1,000 documents from all around the world. We are handling documents from Ghana. We work with Uganda. We work with South Africa. We work with Rwanda. We work with Zimbabwe and Zambia. And we also work with India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. Those are the people that we are working with actually internationally and all of that. So that is 1,000 coming from only Nigeria. Now imagine. So that's why sometimes when people tell me that, Femeke, I try to reach out to the customer support, they are not replying me. I used to tell them, we apologize for it. It is very, very, we are sorry. We shouldn't be the one that will be holding you down from or holding you back from achieving your dreams. It should not even be us. All right. But please, just do a small follow-up with them. Oh, hello, I've sent my document. You guys have not replied. It wouldn't hurt. I used to tell people that if I need something from you, hey, God of mercy, you will know, because I will not leave your neck. Not in a bad way, actually, but I'll be like, hello, sir, good morning. I hope you've not forgotten. Once in a while, just stop to follow up, because they are the same way you are trying to achieve these things. It's the same way that a lot of people are trying to achieve. I'm telling you guys, fact that in a week, I can get more than thousands of calls, guys. I'll say hundreds, because every time we're always on one call or the other. Oh, hello, sir, we want to do this one, we want to do that one. Hello, sir, I have hello, sir, I want to apply with my wife. Hello, sir, me and my mom, we just discussed now, I want you to speak to my mom. All of those things are actually very, very disturbing. That is why I used to tell people that if you submitted your document, which is the first part, to the customer support, that's Bukola or Tayo. If you submit your document to them, the next thing them to give you a cost breakdown. So that cost breakdown now is usually sent to us by the admission agency department. We actually work with an external affairs here. So they are the ones that actually, because the thing is that when we take your document, it is not us that actually give you admission. We are not, but that's one thing. I mean, I see a lot of people on TikTok now trying to be agent for Russia. A lot of people on Facebook saying they are agent of Russia. I'm like, bro, look, at some point they are now stuck, then they reach out to me. Femeke, we're trying to apply for some people, it did not work out. What do we do? Now we have to start helping you guys out. Some people I help, some people I don't help, because they put themselves in that mess. So that's why I used to tell people that whenever you are trying to apply to Russia, whenever you're in the process of applying, make sure that you follow the right path. So after you submit those documents, we will give you a cost breakdown. That's why I used to tell people that if we should send you a cost breakdown, firstly, even congratulate yourself. It's not a joke that you go to the part where you send your document and you will send the cost breakdown. Congratulate yourself, because it means that they've gone through your document and they find you fit. So that is an eligibility, because look, we are not the ones that's going to accept you at the end of the day. We will help you. See, I am my agency. Me personally, because I can speak for myself, right? I don't want to speak for anybody that is not here. I will do anything in my power to make sure that whatever you are looking for, with the best of what I can do and how God will assist me, you will get it by God's grace. But it also has to do mostly with them and you. Because, for example, now there was a guy, his name is Mr. Fidelis. Let me tell you this guy's story. He started his application. That was somewhere around last year, March. So when he started the application, then he had an accident about the accident. So the accident, he actually lost all his documents, all those things, because he was trying. I don't know what the story was like. So when we reached out to the agency were telling us that because now this document has been submitted to the school is now asking us to send some further documents. We've been reaching out to this guy. He is not answering us. All of a sudden in April, he came back. April, May, thereabouts, to come and start blaming us, start shouting, I say I'm no longer this thing. I'm not going to do the process again. I had an accident and this. I said, sir, I know that you have an accident. I'm so sorry for that. But you also delayed us. Like, look, you are the one that actually caused this for yourself. Because I know you had an accident. There's nothing to even justify that. But to be honest with you, there's nothing we can do about this situation, because now we only have to do what's going for you again. If you are comfortable with that, we will do it for you. He said, no problem, it's comfortable. Glory be to God. He's actually in Russia today. So, but what I'm saying there is that imagine now that he did not come back again to come and, how do I put it? Imagine he has reached out to us, that, oh, guys, look, My enemy had an accident to kiniko like that. So those are the things that we actually look at. So we actually tell people that, see, we assist you for the best we can. The truth is, we are an agency and we are not the deciding factor. But what we can do is that we can look at your eligibility. Is this guy fit? We can send you the breakdowns. We can help you to do what? To send it to different universities. We wait for them to reply us, pay your school fees with any means that we can find for you. And at the end of the day, we do what? We start your process. Because I used to tell people, there is no time. Everybody used to think, maybe I will wait next year. The people that started their journey 6 years ago, they paid way, way, way cheaper than you guys now. And that time, school were even begging them, please come, you guys, please come, you guys. Now, everybody's already acting proud. So I used to tell people, there is no time. In a day, we can get like 200 applications. In a day, we can get like 100 applications. Yesterday, that was Saturday. I don't work on Saturdays, actually. I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. I only prepared on Saturdays. I used to actually go to the hospital, and in the evenings, I would just prepare for this Zoom meeting and all of that. And on Sundays, I come and meet you guys, my beloved family, speak to you guys, have fun with you guys. This is not, if you are expecting me to wear a suit and tie and come and talk to you guys, please don't expect that. This is just a family conversation. I'm conversing with you guys as your younger brother, your elder brother. If you see me as a husband, no problem. Just don't see me as a wife. I'm not gay. If you see me as your uncle, no wahala. If you see me as your cleaner, go see wahala. But this is just a family conversation. We are having fun together here. We are talking together. But at the same time, we cannot have fun for the rest of our life. We also have to speak about the truth. If you see me as your driver, no wahala. I'm not really good at driving, Sha. So whatever you guys see me as, doesn't matter. What matters is that we get the facts right and you guys understand. So number one is acceptance of that document. If we tell you that, bro, see, your document has been accepted, we send you course breakdown. Firstly, hold your head and congratulate yourself. Let me tell you guys facts. Some of you here even know that, join the meeting after that. See, out of 100 people that are reaching out to us in a day, only like 20 people or 10 people actually get the course breakdown. That's the truth. The remaining 90, you may ask what is wrong with them. They are not just compatible. I will not tell you that you're compatible when you're not actually compatible. That's it. You go. Bye-bye. You go and find another thing. Not that the head is not good. Don't think that way. Let us speak small Yoruba. Because no, it's not that. It's just that the agency here said they can't work on that document. So if you want to try another place, no problem. We will not work on what we cannot handle. That's why we tell you that when you at least know that your acceptance of document has already come and you've gotten your course breakdown, no problem. Then the next thing is to do what? Pay your fees. And I used to tell people, look, many people there are two things or two misconceptions that I've seen a lot of people of you guys do. Number one, maybe your WAEC is not ready. Maybe your documents, your BSc transcript is not ready. Maybe whatever is not ready. Or your passport, maybe it has expired and you're trying to work on it. You will now say that it's because of that you're not starting your process. You will now sit down. Your passport is not ready. Your WAEC is maybe not ready. You will now sit down. It's just, that is God's sign that I should not start. My brother. When I did my admission to Russia, my passport was actually expired already. I had to go and renew the passport. So the thing is that, look, we can start your process for you, but this is it. Make sure that you are a serious human being. You cannot be saying that because, okay, Femeke has started the process and his team has started the process already for us now. Onye Nigeria has started the process, or Onye has told us that we started your process. So you are happy in your room. Then because of that, you did not now go and do your extension, maybe your extension of your passport or whatever it is. I used to tell people, even if your passport is not ready, you can still apply. What we need to do is just that we need to talk to the admission agency that, bro, look, this guy's passport is not ready, but in 2-3 weeks, you'll be done with it. Are you guys grabbing what I'm saying? So don't let one document, people are saying, I don't have WAEC. That is why I'm not starting. My brother, it's just like, let me put this thing in a very, very, very understanding way. It's like, I don't have money. That's why I will not eat. It's something that I don't even know how to even bring the example out. Like something very, very stupid. Like you don't have money. That's why I know money needs to go. You find your way, bro. That's just it. You have to look for a way, bro. If you are really serious about something, your WAEC is something that you can go and collect in your school. Some of you, I don't really have time. If your job is very, very important to you, why are you actually trying to fly abroad in the first place? You know why you are here. You know why you are in this meeting. Somebody was saying, I should give him reasons why he should travel abroad. I'm like, bro, are you okay? Give you reasons for traveling abroad. How? The one way you face for Nigeria never do you. Okay, I will not start. Because number one, insecurity. Number two, there is this. Number three, there's opportunity. They are stealing your opportunity from the youth. Guy, I was a youth, or I'm still a youth in Nigeria, guys. And I suffered. I suffered the inconsistency of the government. And I'm here, I'm experiencing what a government looks like. I am in Russia. This is where, guys, go and Google now that who is the most powerful person on earth. You will hear, you will see it. If you do not see number one, Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, you will see number two, Vladimir Putin. We can take a bet on that. Number 1 to 3, let me put 3, because some of you love bets. Bet Niger, you are there. It's like, okay, let me go and check it. Yeah. Guys, I'm joking. But 1 to 3, you see that guy's name there. That's a standard. Everybody's scared of him. When they were telling, there was a news that came out one time, Nigerians were supporting Americans on the economic against Russia. That was the first time I'm seeing this. The secretary of Kinecon in Nigeria, UN secretary, I don't even know who this guy is, take a pen to write that, no, we didn't support anybody. We are very neutral on this. Because when Russia touched you guys, I'm acting as if I don't have family there. But the truth of the matter is that this is the way they brag. This is how we are supposed to be bragging too now. That imagine recently we were at the airport. I went to go and pick a student that came all the way from Nigeria. So when I was at the airport, they were actually passing people, they will pass you guys on border control and all of that. Guys, people from the United States of America, they don't talk to them. God of mercy. Anywhere you are, I want you to just hold your head and say, I will not be deprived of my opportunities in life. Bro, these people they just enter, they are just going. They know nobody is stressing them. They just look, this is how they do the passports. Guys, let me do for this is the passport too. This is how this is the part, like an open page. They'll just do it like this. You just go. Nigerian passports. That guy said, he almost even asked him, bro, are you sure you are the one in this passport? So the next thing you do is payment of your fees. So when you pay the fees to the admission agency department, the team, the Onion Nigerian team, our team will actually now come together to do what? To sign an agreement with you. So, but before you pay, actually, we will send you a contract. So that contract is what you're going to read. When you read the contract, you sign it, and we're going to work. Now, it is actually better for you guys to understand that the contract, because somebody reached out to me, our students, that's actually, our clients, sorry, I say student because I believe that it's going to come here very soon. So our clients, literally, they've reached out to me a couple of times, bro, they are actually, people are happy. There's refund policy and there's a contract, which is very important. Any business should have a refund policy and a contract. So we have that in place for you guys. So there's a refund policy, there's a contract. So there's no way something happened. There's one thing that happened to one person, that person now run away with one thing. No, there's accountability. What is stated in the contract is what will be done. We are going to refund you if we cannot comply with this, and this. That is it. So you have our contract to sign. And when you sign our contract, the work starts immediately because, bro, there is a deadline. So in the contract. So nobody wants to be messing around. So even the team, we have a team of almost 30 people on here. We have Richie, we have Amy, we have Tayo, we have Bukola. It's only like 3 of us that you are still seeing now. You see Bukola, you see me, you see Tayo. Those are the 3 people you are still seeing, but we have so many people that actually work. We have Adi, we have AY, we have Ezekiel. Those ones, they take the documents, they send it immediately so that the stuff starts. And immediately you pay your money for the starting of the process and you've signed your contract. In a couple of weeks, you'll be sent the first part, which is your translation of your international passport. It is very important because at a point you might need it. So that is for you guys that are actually signing the contract. It's going to be sent to you like couple of weeks. We'll send it to you. It's actually immediate. We used to send it, but these days, because of a lot of people are also submitting, so the notarization agencies, they have issues. The translation agency, just translation agency, they have issues with translating a lot of files. So it used to take time now. So I just want you guys to know so that there's transparency. I just like transparency now, bro. It's very important. And there's no way you are trying. The truth is bitter. You should just know what you are actually coming for. So this is it. Your document has been accepted. What is the next thing, guys? You sign the contract. And before we accept you to sign a contract with us, you are going to jump on a call with the board of our travels. That's our team. You're going to jump on a call with me. Guys, please, if you're jumping on a call with me, please, I'm tired of hearing, Femi K, it's so hard to reach you. Femi K, glory be to God, I'm talking to you. Glory be, honor be to God. That call is actually supposed to take 15 to 30 minutes. So please don't extend it. So in that call, try your best to just reach out, whatever you can reach out. I'm ready to start. We'll talk together. We'll tell you the terms and the conditions. And you also tell us your terms and your conditions. Oh, I want this, I want that, so that we can work towards it together. We are one big family, like I said. So it's like two people. It's like husband and wife. They come together to be one. So you have to tell us, this is what I can work with. This is what I can work. Okay, if this is this, I can do this. This is the thing I can work with. I will also tell you our refund policy, which is actually available. I will tell you, this is our contract. You do this, you do that. So after that, you signed it. Then what happens next? You pay your fees. Then what is that? We prepare those documents and send them to the agencies across various universities in the Federation of Russia. So we'll take your documents, to send it around. So, okay, for example, Mr. Abel or Mr. Adaji Godwin. Mr. Adaji Godwin is my favorite right now. I'm just talking about him since. So Mr. Adaji or Adaji Godwin now gives us his documents. So he pays, he signs his contracts, he's ready to go. He has the refund. This is how we are doing for our clients now. 100%. So we send the documents immediately to the agencies, and that would lead to the next step, which is what? Acceptance of your document in university. So in the university, there are different universities and there are different acceptance rates, but it depends. According to the eligibility of your document, we are going to send your document around. So any university that takes you, according to that eligibility, will be communicated with you so that you'll be able to know what you should do next. What I just want you guys to know is that now you'll be assigned a customer support. This is how we are working. You'll be assigned a customer support that will be responsible for you. So anytime you have any question that baffles your mind, oh, my grandma said I should ask, oh, my uncle's father's family daughter, brother from the village said I should ask, whether you will have your customer support that is going to be in charge of that. So in this case, it can be either Bukola, it can be Tayo, it can be Emmanuel, it can be Ezekiel, it can be any of them, but they are very experienced. This guy has been working with the Onye team for years now. Like, bro, if I am a student in Nigeria, I'm not even bragging because most of them are not here now, they are working. If I'm a student in Nigeria and I want to travel abroad to Russia, I will use them 100% because they are so loving. Like, even me, by people used to tell me that, Femi K, I'm not a friendly guy. That's true. I'm not really friendly. I don't even know how to be friendly. Like, when people come to my house, there was a recent case. A guy came to my house. He came to Yekaterinburg, my city here in Russia. He came to my house. The gari that we are managing, you are eating a bar, you are making a bar with it because I said you feel at home. Nigerian boy, you don't even know that feel at home means that you should just sit down. And I told him, bro, that gari that you are joking with, we are buying it with gari na gold though. He was not a FMK, you know really accommodate people. Because I say, may you feel at home. No, no. So please, if you fall into those categories in the future, you come to Russia, you see me, you are coming to my house to come and smoke my gari or to drink my gari with fish. Some of you will even come from Nigeria with fish. Don't try that thing with me, please. Anyways, go to the next. I'm serious, so don't finish our little gari. Anyways, continue. So then we go to the acceptance of the document in the university. Then the next is actually payment of the internal affairs. So we pay the internal affairs. Of course, you've gotten the admission now. So the school can give you, in this case, they can give you an acceptance contract. So you sign the contract with them. We pay the internal affairs. And what happens after we pay the internal affairs? We do what? We prepare, the school prepares your official invitation letter. So everything is going to be listed in your contract with you so that you are able to understand. After the school prepares your invitation letter, you get your invitation letter. After getting your invitation letter, what's next is you go to Abuja and then you go for your visa collection. Now, guys, look, everything I just explained now, I made it seem as if it is just one simple, easy process like that just happens within days. No, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of timing. So that's why I tell people that, look, whatever happens in the line of the process, we are always going to be by your side to guide you. Because the truth is, many of the times, the schools here, they are very, very indecisive based on the fact that they will be working with immigration based on the fact that immigration just decides to maybe close, or maybe they decide to not take documents from a certain region for a while. These things can be pending. This is not our fault, right? I used to make sure people will come online, they will just talk about this. Sometimes they will just blame agents, some people and talk about them like that. Like, bro, Many of you don't really even know what is going on in the but I'm not supporting anybody. Even myself, I told you guys, if you're following me, that I don't want to be regarded as an agent, is the truth. But the truth is, most times I really understand some of these people because, sometimes they might have fallen in a loophole based on this country itself, because the country are the ones that decide, not the agent necessarily. So that is why I used to tell people that when you are working with people, work with the best, work with the most experienced. You are working with an agent that is living in Idumota, and you say you want to travel to America. He's in Idumota. He doesn't know what is going on in America. I used to tell people that if I should leave Russia tomorrow, I'm not going to do Russia admission again. Our agency will stop. Me personally would leave the agency. The agency will continue, of course. They will get a new head of operations. But me, myself, would leave because the reason I'm the head of operations, the reason why I'm made the head is because of the fact that I am here in Russia. I know what is going on. God forbid, but if anything happens to anybody's document, which is normal, these are things that happen. Anything can happen. Everybody's head is different. We can easily go to that city and go and find a way to do what? To settle things out quickly and amicably before it becomes a whole delay for the client. So I used to tell people that patience is key. If you know that you are not a patient person and you want to start this process, I don't advise you to do it. This is not a matter of, Femike, you are trying to kill my dreams. No, every good thing takes time. But when I'm saying takes time, it does not mean that years or months of no reply. No, but it depends on the university. I've seen somebody that started this process and he got his admission and his invitation letter within just 1.5 months. That's 1.5 months, 2 months. He's in Russia. And I've seen somebody that is over 6 months. I have seen it with my 2 koro eyes, like our grandmothers in the village used to say that time. So please make sure that this process, actually, you put in patience and you trust. Just trust the process. And I used to tell people that, look, there's no need to love me. You don't need to like me. You are putting your money into something. So, of course, you need to work with who gives you the best result, not who you like. I like that guy on TikTok. He dressed well. I used to see a lot of people that they fall into scams and they'll come and complain on my table, my desk. They'll be like, can I have a word with you? And sir, I was scammed. I want you to help me collect the money and now start my own process. I'm like, bro, look, you will still be scammed more and more until you learn. Why do you work with this guy? I saw him on TikTok. I like his style. He used to dance. So I decided to follow him. The Nigerian people will say Ozuo. So follow, it's just like somebody that is saying, if a new, what are they calling the name? A new SIM card company should come out today and they are selling SIM. You guys will still follow your MTN because that's what you know. They say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Don't follow anybody that you don't know, that you're not sure, that you're not trusted. Make sure that at least before you join somebody's stuff, you have joined their clarity sessions. There is no age. The truth is, most agencies don't do clarity sessions. Most. I've researched the market. I'm not a bro. I have years of research in traveling abroad. There's no country in this world that want to tell me that. I'm not joking, no, guys. You can record my word and take it out later. There's no country in this world, not has been in front of you now in Moscow. You will now say you don't love it, but it's just a thing of you have to understand that whoever you decide to work with, you have the trust. Will join their clarity sessions. If the person is not doing clarity session, flag them. That is already. There are many people that can assist you, but not many people will do the right job for you. So flag them. That's run away because, bro, that one is not. You're not even giving clarity session. You're not giving information. We don't know what you know. Maybe Yoruba people will say ofu to fete or something like that. Sorry to my Igbo and Hausa people in the building. So I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So that is how exactly the process looks like. I don't want to go too deep into the process, how it looks like, because that will be for another meeting on Thursday. All right. But I just wanted you guys to know that this is how it works. So don't let anything disturb you. Number one, I spoke about what? Thinking that you have to get all your documents in one place. You can never do it. You can never achieve that. Are you joking with me? Even me, myself, I even used to get to a stage where even the embassy, they can call us sometimes. Oh, this guy does not have this document. Then we just have to start looking for ways. That is why we are one. That is why we work with a team. That's why you're working with On Air Travels. Not with Femike or with anybody. You are working with a team. So we know, okay, you're calling you're talking to your customer support. Hey, I need this, I need that. I want to gather all my documents in one place. Who are you that you want to gather all your documents in? How many documents do you have that you want to be gathering in one place? Okay, so if they tell you now that you need customization policies, what will you do? Guys, I said, if you need customization policy, what will you do? What will you do? If you know what you will do, can you react? The truth is that, guys, there's nothing like customization policy. I'm just whining you right now. There's nothing like that. So don't think you are too perfect. Don't think you know everything. I just did that. I just said that because I want to whine you. Customization policy, my foot. There's nothing like that. Anybody can come and say anything. But what matters is you yourself. Be ready. Know what you are doing. Is there a way to just go on Zoom meeting? Can I slap somebody from this Zoom meeting? Just one time. You may say I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm telling you guys facts. So make sure you do what? You understand that it does not have to be that your documents are in one place. Even if your passport is expired, so what? Doesn't mean you cannot get another passport. Why are you talking as if you cannot get another passport? Even if your WAEC is in school, go and collect it from the school. Your BSc transcript, you need to go to your registrar and go and pay. You are looking for something that will change your life. You are looking for something that is going to do what? That's going to bring opportunities to you. You want to change your environment. You want to change yourself. You want to become more stable. You are tired of everybody saying, that one. 17 years at home. There's nothing he's doing. If tomorrow you carry his bag again, he's going to his work. Are you not tired? If I was living that life, I would be tired though. You are in the Lagos traffic. Boom, 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 everywhere. You say, they will ask, where are you? I'm Oloshi Faji. Faji. How? You and Faji, are you related? Faji that you will go back home almost 5 hours in traffic. There's no transportation system. Guys, I know many of you just joined our meetings and you are finding me funny. Don't worry. When you know me in the next couple of another, I will give you guys information that you don't need to pay for, that you don't need any. Nobody will scam you. Nobody will take your money and run away anyway. Even if you're going to work with any agency, you will hear the first-hand information from me. So you go and tackle them. You go and, put them in their place. That, bro, look, Femike said, On Air Travel said, that is what your mandate will be. So I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. So make sure that you put that in mind. Second thing is that when you want to start out with our process, I used to tell people, most of these people that you are seeing that are traveling to Russia today, they didn't even pay us fully. They didn't pay us all our money like immediately. Like, we are charging you 500 naira. You give us it. Some of them started with 20 naira. I'm just giving you guys very basic stuff. So try to reach out to the customer support. Try to reach out to Bukola, the team. I can write a number here. I think 07034373555. So you can reach out to Bukola. I will write a number before we end the meeting. So make sure you're in the meeting. So you reach out to her. She would assist you. She will tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. So this is our installment plan. You can be paying it small. There was a guy that recently joined us in Russia. His name is Winner. I don't know if you guys know him. I think if Mr. Kelechi Atuma is in the building, he would know Winner because he's always with us. Winner came all the way from Nigeria to Russia. Do you know how much he used to start his process, guys? 30,000 naira. Is that not ridiculous? 30,000 naira. But we didn't judge him. We believed in the fact that, bro, look, somebody that paid 30,000 naira today, tomorrow, and this guy is doing really well now in Russia. He's doing really well. And I used to tell him, I said, bro, look, you're not entitled to anything. We are not entitled to anything. We come here the same way everybody's looking at Femike. Femike is working. Femike is doing this. You can come here. You come and make your own things. Nobody's going to push anybody to anything that will make them collapse. Whatever your power can do it. Start with your installment payment plan. And also right now, guys, we are still on our Valentine. I know Valentine has passed, right? But we promise that we're going to take it till the end of February. So we are giving out, I think it's a 10% discount on all of our course breakdowns, which is actually a very significant fee. That is one of the reasons we've seen an increase in a lot of people applying, right? So people love free things, they love discount. But for me, it's not even really nice. But I'm going to try my best to still take it for this week before we close it, because I'm not going to lie, it's affecting me a lot. So reach out to Bukola if you want to be a partaker of the 10%. If you're ready, we are going to jump on a call with you. We'll schedule the call. We'll give you the course breakdown. We'll schedule the call with you. We'll speak to you. You'll see me on that call, because before you start your process, you have to see me so I can explain the refund policy to you. Because if we are not going to do something for you, we should be able to refund according to our policies. And if you are if you're happy with whatever we give to you, everything that we're going to say is going to be recorded. We're going to send you the recorded version also, so that you have it down. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that everything is just, it's not because one person, you guys don't trust me, or you don't trust our agency, or because you don't trust On Air Nigeria. I know you guys trust us 100%, but at least these are proofs for the future, because it's easy for anybody to just lose accountability, right? So these are things you're going to use to hold our company to accountability. Like, bro, look, the customer support, what are they doing? The Kineko, what are they doing? So It's even something that you can in the future use to make sure that everything actually goes the way you want it to go, right? So we've been working with that for a while now, and that is how we have been working for a very, very long time now. So, guys, two things that I mentioned today, right? That I want you to know. Number one is what? Don't let your document hold you down. Don't let your document hold you down. Even if you have all your document gathered in one place, does not mean that tomorrow they cannot say, "We are go and bring kinikon, go and bring kinikon." Just what just matters is that you are ready. Number two is what? Make sure that you reach out to the customer support to ask for their words for our installment plan. If the installment plan favors you, explain. See, I've told people on the call before that, see, even if you don't have much money on ground and you know that you want to do this thing, just make sure that you let us know, because this is why we even actually make the installment plan that big of a thing. Because sometimes there's a certain amount of money that we need to pay to the schools here, we need to pay to the agencies here to reach an agreement with them. So if you're not able to reach that level, it might be difficult. It's not as if we are saving money for you, and I don't want that kind of situation. That's why we used to tell people that when you are starting with your installment plan, we start your process for you immediately, but you have to give us some level of things that we can use to trust you to. So that is what we are going to discuss on the course. So if you know that, oh, I can start with this amount of money, this is what my power can carry you, or Femike, me, I want to start, or On Air Travels, me, I want to start with half, or I want to start with this amount, or I want to start with this, or I'm okay with you guys' concept, no problem at all. We don't mind. The truth is that if you are going to be great in life, it starts from somewhere. And Russia is a very standard destination. That is why I told you guys my story. Russia is a very standard destination in 2026 that you should still consider. Make sure you consider Russia if you're actually thinking about it, you are doubting it. Russia is very nice. It's a very standard country. It is affordable. But at the same time, I can only give you advice. Your decision is still your decision, okay? And if you are waiting for somebody to come and tell you, this is how it is, you will come here, you will get a job, you will not do this one, you will not do that one. It will not be me. Because at the end of the day, you've been checking out Russia, you've been hearing about Russia for years. There are information on my page, free of charge. There's YouTube, there's everything. So if you are looking for stuff, even I tell people, you have millions of questions, but I know that you have these questions because you are not doing your research. Recently, my customer support, our team, reached out to us, me and the assistant head of operation, the customer support of On Air Travels, they reached out to us. They were like, some people, they sent the video to them, and the first thing they said was, it's too long. SARS and MARS. Somebody that wants to achieve something in life, should a 1 hour video be long for him? And this video, we are doing it so that you can watch, so that you can have an idea of what you want to get yourself into. To see, is it really for me? So I'm going to talk about, on Thursday, I'm going to talk about who Russia is for, who Russia is not for. Number two, I'm going to talk about the opportunities that you can get in Russia. Let me even write that down, so that you guys will not miss the meeting. Number one, what is it? Who Russia is for, who Russia is not for. Who Russia is for and who is not for. Who it's not for. Number two, opportunistic, let me put it there so that I will not forget. Realistic opportunities in Russia. Realistic opportunities in Russia. And I will start with the residence permit, how it works, how people are surviving here, how we are enjoying the country, the part we are enjoying, the part we are not enjoying, I will talk about it, because many people are traveling to Russia. It's not by mistake. All those people you are seeing in the embassy every day that they are going there, millions of people every day, it's not because it's by mistake, because people are coming here. Somebody will tell you, I don't like this place. I used to tell people, anytime anybody tells you something like, this place is not nice, there are two things in their mind. Either they don't want you to call because they don't want opportunities. Right? Number two, tell them, say that On Air Travel, say I should tell you that you're telling me on that phone. Why are you not coming to Nigeria if you see there are no opportunities where you are? Did they gum or super glue your nyash to sit down there? Some of them will be in America. They will tell you, don't come to America. I will tell you guys 16 reasons why you should not come to America. 16 reasons, all of these reasons, they will tell you from the beginning to end, and you will watch it. But the 17th reason is you asking them that, sir, what is your own reason, Gogo, for not coming back home, sir? You will not hear him talk. He will say, yeah. Like Tinubu says, Tinubu said, Bulaba. Everything they will just tell you, nothing to say. So people, see guys, I have seen people travel, I have met people, I have worked with people, I've heard people's experience, I've seen people that their life have changed drastically. I've seen people that they also come, they are just there. I've seen people that are doing very well. We had a meeting recently. I was talking about Alex. Alex is driving a Benz, he's in this Russia. And I've seen people that they just tell you, but I have not seen people that are going back home because of they did not do this thing. Because where's the thing? Nobody has your time here. You also come here with what? The right mindset. Come here with the right skills. I'll talk about that. I spoke about it last 2 weeks, but I'll still talk about it again. What are the skills? Let me write it down. So there are skills that you need. Skills that you can use to succeed. Skills you need. Individual skills you need. How to get jobs. Go to my page, Femike on here. You see it. I speak about how to get jobs. Jobs that you can do. Realistic opportunities. How people are making the money here. Nobody's promising you Elon Musk status. Nobody's saying that you'll be Dangote or richer than Kinikon. But you will at least. This is my experience. Let me put it that way again. Because I don't want anybody to quote me in future and say, Femike is just telling us this, Femike is just telling us that because his own life is good. People have used that and they've taken advantage of it. But it's not, it's the truth. Like, I also came from nothing. You guys have seen my throwback. I'll post it in the group again if you want it. We came from nothing, right? So let me drop my assistant's number. That's the customer support. Let me drop customer support number. Okay, it's better for me to just drop Bukola's number. Bukola is the customer support. Let me just drop her number so that you guys feel free to reach out to her and tell her that you want anything you want, either your questions or if you want to start the process, make sure that you reach out to her so that she can assist you with that properly. She's very, very experienced, like I said. +234. Bukola, please can you drop your number for me on Telegram so that I can send it to the people right now? I think +23470. Please drop it right now for me on Telegram so that I can send it to the people. I know it's offhand actually, but I want to send it so that everybody here has an access to it and they can text you. If you want to start your process, reach out. If you don't want to start your process and you have questions or you want to reach out to our customer support for them to give you information, do what? Reach out. Information is what? Is free. And at the end of the day, you don't want to be that person that is always joining our Zoom meetings every day, but no progress because you are not starting anything reasonable. Sorry, guys. Bukola, where is she? I'm coming, guys. I don't want to give you guys. Okay, so the number is +2347034373555. Actually, I got it right before. So I've shared it to the meeting now, and everybody will be able to see it in the comment section or in the meeting section or in the participant section. So guys, if you're feeling my meeting, you are enjoying what we are saying here, can you drop some reactions, please? All right, thank you very much, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm very hungry, so I don't know what to do again. I started eating chewing gum. Forgive me, guys. And I heard that chewing gum will even make you more hungry. But anyways, so I've dropped the number already for you guys. You guys should have access to it. I gave you guys an assignment in the beginning of the meeting. The assignment was make sure you write to us why you want to study in Russia. Don't cheat. Don't go online. Don't go to Google, Kinikon. Don't write what is from your head and be honest about it. Send it to that number, which is our customer support. They will handle everything for you perfectly. They are very nice. They are very good. The team is very active. Our on-air customer support is the best in life on this earth. I don't see anybody that's more capable than them, all right? So they reach out to you and make sure that you reach out back to them. If they don't reply, firstly, make sure you give them a follow-up message, subtle follow-up message. Oh, hello, I've sent a message, Kinikon. They reach out to you. Drop your documents. And if you know that you're ready to start your process, we have the Valentine 10% still very much on. You can reach out to them and you can schedule a call with us personally. If you want to start like immediately right now, you can reach out to the customer support and tell them you want to start immediately your process. You've seen the cost breakdown and all of that. and you want to start your process immediately. So they would be able to schedule the call with me because I'm still very much available. I'm going to be having a meeting again in another 1 hour. So I think I still have about 1 hour to 2 hours to be able to speak to you guys before I have my meeting. So that is for those of you that are ready to start. And if you know you're not ready to start, you're still in the building, no problem. You're always welcome here. Just make sure that you are preparing yourself so that you'll be able to, you don't miss out on the opportunities. Opportunity, of course, does not wait for everyone. So time is already going. Admission has already started. People are coming here. People are traveling. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of proof, there's a lot of testimonials. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. Make sure you don't miss out on that. So, and again, I will end it with this. The journey of 1,000 miles, it begins with one single step. That step may not even be perfect, but you need to take that one step. All right. So, and I hope and I wish that everybody by God's grace will do well in Jesus' name. All right. So in Jesus' name, Lord, we thank you for this meeting. We pray, Lord, for the people here for financial breakthrough. We also pray, Lord, that every information that is here, you help them to understand and you help them to make the right decision, if it is Russia for them or not. Father, help them make that decision in Jesus' name. If it is not Russia for them, Father, also tell them, please, so that they know. And if it is Russia for them, also tell them, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name, I prayed. Amen, 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 in Jesus' name. Thank you very much for joining our meetings. Can we get some reactions as we end the meeting, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be reaching out to you guys on the groups. If you're ready to start, don't let anything bother you. Don't let anything disturb you. Reach out to the team. We'll start with you immediately. Just let them know that you want to reach out to Femike, and they'll schedule a call with me, and we're going to finalize everything with the team. You make the right payment that is necessary for the starting of the process for you with a 10% bonus discount. 10% discount. That is if you're starting now, 10% discount. All right, so guys, thank you for joining our meeting and take care of yourselves. So see you guys in the next one. If you have any question, you can also send it to my customer. You can also send it to our On Air Travel customer support, and they will be able to send those questions to me and the assistant head of operations of On Air Travels. We'll reach out to you guys after seeing your questions, or we will just talk about it in the next Zoom or Google meeting. Thank you very much, guys, for your time. As usual, guys. Bye-bye, guys. Das Vidania, guys. Paka, paka. See you guys in the next one. God bless you guys. Bye-bye, guys.